Sitting down on phone. Got them back of them. Ready to keep down though.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. The man in the middle at 6'11", number 12, Zach Collins. At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 35, Isaac Okoro. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 22, Anthony Simon. A 6'1" guard, number 30, Trey Jones. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 14, Miles Uzelis. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Let's hear it for your Chicago Bulls.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Anthony Simon. Buzelis out there with the Okoro. Then it's Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Simons. Drills the three-pointer.
And you got to get out on the head if you're on defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Outside DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the inside. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible." Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Atlanta. Simons against Levine. Pass to Buzelis. That 3 off the mark. And it's Sacramento's ball. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Here's Buzelis. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Now here's Jones. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. They get the rebound. That by Collins, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Murray. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
3.
Westbrook's got 7. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Second is Zach LaVine.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. Pass to Jones. To the wing on the left. Now here's Simons. Guarded by LaVine. Just 2 to shoot. And there it is for him. Simons has got 7.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And here's LaVine. Nothing on the board. To the paint. And slammed just by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Collins. Back to Jones. Pass to Collins. And here's Jones from outside the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
Now, Buzelis. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Westbrook. Nice D from LaVine. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. The offensive rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Jones. Plays it up off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. No good on that one. Good D by Jones. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's a 2 from Simons. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Misses the 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Inside, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by DeRozan. And another three for Sacramento.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Simons the pass to Collins. And that one, good. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Westbrook, 12 points for him. Sabonis' screen on Simons. That one falls. Levine's got 5 now.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Outside, Simons. Fires for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Simons. Murray with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Mr. Incredible, who's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Trey Jones. Sacramento making some changes. Here's Giddey. Outside, Simons. Giddey sets the pick for Simons. Oh, good with the triple.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Monk. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 13.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Have it back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Carter outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Collins. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hunter, the pass to Achua. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here is Carter. 5 on the clock. Monk for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Monk's got 5 now.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hunter, no one around him. On the 3 off target. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good by Mr. Incredible.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Hunter with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to be a group of guys shooting with that much time.
On the court for Sacramento. DeRozan out there with Malik Monk. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Achua. The Bulls making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Bulls trail by 15. Now here's Giddey. Still without a basket. Pass to Mr. Incredible. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
DeRozan passes to Monk. Back to DeRozan. And the layup is good.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Monk outside. Into the lane. Pass to DeRozan. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Incredible. Another 3 for Chicago.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hunter, covered by Miller. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fires the 3. Another miss by DeRozan. Bulls trail by 9. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with long hold time are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Everybody get down.
For the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Miller. And Fernie Simons comes in for
Trey Jones.
Hunter up top, covered by Okoro. Here's DeRozan. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
In that pick and roll action, DeRozan reads the game so well. He leans on his intelligence.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Monk for the three. Rebound by Smith. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here is Mr. Incredible. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And DeRozan gets to Monk. Pass to Hunter. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Jones. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Now here is Smith. Outside, Jones. Off target with his three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Kings lead by 9.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Monk outside. Pass to Achua. And here is Hunter, covered by Okoro. Hunter no good. Bulls trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith with a screen on DeRozan. Three-pointer, Simon sinks the triple. Simons has got 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
It's the number 2 in the 3-1-2.
checked in for the Bulls. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among Bulls.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Sabonis' screen on Jones. Westbrook finds Sabonis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look at Sabonis showing that athleticism.
Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Collins. Down low. Here's Simons. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Simons has got 12 in the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Simons against Levine. And here is Achua. 6 to shoot. Pass to Westbrook. Latrey hands it from downtown. He's got 15.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
Jones, the pass to Okoro. Here's Mr. Incredible, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got 19 points. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Levine. Out to the wing. And here is Achua. Here's DeRozan. Nice shot from 10 feet out. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by the Kings. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this lead.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
It's got to be good loud for your Incredible.
Checked in for Mr. Incredible. Sacramento also making some changes. Maurice checked in for Precious Achua. And Hunter subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now, Buzelis. He has yet to score. Simons finds Collins. Simons with the screen for Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Outside Westbrook. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Kings.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Jones dishes to Okoro. 3-pointer. Simons trains the 3-pointer. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Hunter sets a screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the left wing. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Levine. Simons against Westbrook. 3-pointer. And it's Simons missing. Kings leading now by 12. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Last year, getting it done. 17th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Levine, covered by Simons. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Now, here's Simons. 17 points in the game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Murray down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bulls trail by 12. Okoro passes to Jones. Now Simons, guarded by Levine. Simons against Levine. Fires from way outside. And it's Simons missing. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. Murray outside. Pass to Hunter. So here's Westbrook. Levine wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Steps back. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 19 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see that everything he does, this guy lives and breathes the game.
And so it's Sacramento looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And we need to talk about the first half that Russell Westbrook just turned in. He was all over the place.
Westbrook proving he still can take over a game. When he's on, he impacts the game in every phase that you can imagine. I love to see him smile.
I know Russ gets some shade thrown his way from time to time, but as any opponent, he's the guy they fear.
Agreed, Chap.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kings leading now by 13. We've got Buzelis. Trey Jones out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Okoro. And it's Collins in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Jones the pass to Collins. Now here's Simons. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Simons. Again, Simons missing. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
Jones kicks to Collins. Levine against Simons. Count it. Simons has got 21.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Outside, Levine. A 3 ball. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any. The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Now, here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. And it's Simons missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lets a floater go. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Buzelis. Offline with his 3. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Levine, good. Levine's got 14.
Levine fighting for it inside, staying aggressive.
Here's Okoro. Back to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Simon. And the Bulls with another miss. Kings leading now by 16. Levine passes to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. That's 10 points for Sabonis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones sets the pick for Okoro. Off target from outside. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Sabonis' screen on Jones. Levine. Buzelis grabs the board. Okoro with it. Still scoreless. To end the drought. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Levine. Outside for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's move.
Coming off an excellent season. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Here's Buzelis. 5 points in the game. Down low. And the basket is good. Buzelis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Murray outside. For 3, Levine. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Now Simon. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. It's good.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
3-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Back to Murray. Outside Westbrook. DeRozan in the corner. Shoots over Okoro. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Simons. Collins setting the pick for Simon. Again, Simons missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Jones with the bounce pass. Collins finds Simons. Rebound by the Kings. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 16-7 run. Levine against Simon. The putback. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Jones dishes to Okoro. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Now here's Levine. A rebound by Simons.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Jones kicks to Okoro. Collins a screen on Levine. Pulls from the top of the key. They get it back. Pass to Buzelis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got 10 points in just the second half. Sacramento leading by 20. Outside DeRozan. Outside Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Sacramento. Pass to Collins. Here's Jones. He's covered by Westbrook. Good on the shot.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now, here's Sabonis. 12 points for him. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. Insignificant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
It's time for T-shirts. It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise. Tonight, it's time for T-shirts.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Zach Collins. Sexton comes in for Isaac Okoro. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Here's Levine. 22 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Sexton lets it go from deep. Monk grabs the board. Kings leading now by 23.
In the third. 2 minutes.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Mr. Incredible, guarded by Levine. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. To the inside. Monk outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Warriors, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Simons, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. And the Kings also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Levine. Simons, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Good on the triple. Mr. Incredible's got 22 points.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Monk looking around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 20. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Giddey. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Hayes. Goes up to the stripe, and that one is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Mr. Incredible. 22 points for him. Pass to Giddey. Count the basket. Giddey's got his first points of the game.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Sacramento. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Now recognizing that it's a long game, his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Malik Monk, DeAndre Hunter out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's DeRozan. We'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Sacramento has possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Monk outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 21.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
Monk against Giddey. The three. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Hunter, the pass to Monk. And stolen by Giddey. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You gotta love his hustle. Leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's DeRozan to the paint. Here's Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
From deep three-point land, he can't get that one to fall. And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now Hunter. And the shot goes in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. And again, no good by Chicago. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Hunter with a screen on Sexton. DeRozan's shot is off. Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Nails it from the high post. Mr. Incredible's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Switch here. Collins is checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Monk kicks to Sabonis. Hunter with it. Sabonis inside, working on Collins. Sabonis with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, here's Mr. Incredible. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 30 points for Mr. Incredible.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
He is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
Sabonis grabs the ball. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Monk kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Achua. Clock at 6. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Collins. Here's Simons. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Achua. Here's Mr. Incredible. The shot is good off the backboard. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points in the second half. Monk against Giddey. Monk dishes to Hunter. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Sexton. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Hunter finds Monk. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. No coverage that time. Sabonis has got 19 points.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Collins passes to Mr. Incredible. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Sabonis. Up top, Monk. Giddey defending. Sabonis' screen on Giddey. The shot by Monk is no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside Collins. Sabonis against Simon. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Hits the three-point bomb. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And DeRozan kicks to Achua. Here's Monk. Collins grabs the miss. Chicago has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. There's a screen by Collins. Giddey, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Monk. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Giddey. Here is Mr. Incredible. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Mr. Incredible's got 38 points. Kings leading now by 22. Pass to Hunter. Sabonis at the elbow. Back to Hunter. Now here's Monk. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Launches from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Monk. Back to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Collins finds Simons. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Achua. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Sabonis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Absolutely. This play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Monk, the pass to Achua. Over Sexton. That one wide left.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
And there's Collins on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's the Kings with the ball. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Here's Hunter. Monk sets the screen for Hunter. Connects from 3-point range.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
2 minutes.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Right side Sabonis to the middle. Achua kicks to Monk. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Giddey's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Domantas Sabonis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Nice D from DeRozan. Monk outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.